goes on opening. Okay, trying this again. Let's see if it works this time. Can anybody hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. If anybody's there. Yay! You can hear me! Woo! Okay, that's amazing. Let's, so, I'm playing, I was a Teenage Exocolonist. I have played this before. I played it twice. Yeah, I played it twice. I don't know. I'm this character. I do some things. Not really much I can say about it. So yeah. Thanks for being here. And I don't know what else to really say. Ooh. Yeah, so you do remember this game? You don't trust anybody? I was very sad last time we played. There was a character die. I didn't know they died. I mean, I was told that they could die, but, you know, I was still just really upset. It's very emotional when a character dies. Okay. You're looking for Cal in the garden when you nearly trip over someone else, one of the younger kids, and they're blindfolded. Hey! They exclaim, ripping the blindfold off their face and throwing it to the ground. It's Cypress? One of Anemoni's brothers. He glares at you. I was almost done! Cal jogs over and grabs Cypress in a friendly headlock, ruffling his messy red hair. Dude, you were so close. Cyrus stamps his feet and claims that you got in his way. It's not their fault, Cal says. They didn't know we were playing a game. Give me a sec. I want to teach them how to play. My favorite part of this game is you can choose your pronouns. So if you want to, be she, her, he, him, I picked they, them. I love that about this. I have to say I don't believe you that no one dies in The Last of Us. Sorry. Sorry, Clusycamo, he says sheepishly. I was teaching Cypress a new game, but he's more like Anemone than I thought. Real competitive, you know. He stomps to pick up the blindfold, brushing off the dirt. I've been trying to come up with a different kinds game other than sports ball, he says. No winners or losers. I just want to have fun with my friends. Cal looks at you hopefully. Do you want to learn how to play? Does that sound like fun? Or a total waste of time? I don't know. I mean, it sounds okay. It doesn't sound really stupid, but yeah. Yay, I got a heart. Cal's smile looks like it's gonna stretch right off his face. Radical, he shouts, jumping up and down with excitement. Okay, so, first put on this blindfold. Okay. The blindfold is a little scratchy and smells like dirt. You can feel Cal's big hands on your shoulders. I'm gonna spin you around, and when I let go, you gotta listen to my instructions. We're gonna walk all the way to the cafeteria, okay? You nod. You can't see Cal's grin, but you can hear it in his voice as he spins you around and counts to 10. 1, 2, 3. First, Cal says, you gotta walk forward 10 steps. Do you follow Cal's instructions as best as you can or make things difficult for him? Do your best, make him work for it. Wait, you've done this before. So for yeah, I don't think there's a clean bandana or coverage or whatever it's called. But so for someone who hasn't been here before, this is my girlfriend's game, and she's played the game before, so it has special perks. The kind of game this is that the more you play, the more you get. So it's kind of a meant to replay kind of game. And so there's special qualities that you get for replaying it, and this is the little symbol that it gets. Just as a, for anybody who didn't know that and wants to. But I think I'm gonna do your best. Oh, okay, never mind. Gonna go with this one. In a dream or another life, you smile to yourself. Between Cal's instructions and your memory, you make it all the way to the cafeteria with no problem at all. Ta-da! Cal explains, throwing his arms wide. We made it. Good job, us. He pushes open the doors to the cafeteria. He says, you're the first person who's made it all the way to the end. We make a good team, Clusycamo. You celebrate your joint victory by ordering 2 glasses of Watto juice and spend the rest of the afternoon brainstorming more games where there are no winners or losers. Cal is so impressed by how you somehow seem to know what he's thinking before he says it. So it looks like my person is a little bit unhappy, so I'm going to do some resting. I'm just going to make sure that there's no other special conversations that I could potentially miss out on. I'm pretty sure this is yeah. I'm going to relax in the lounge and have some fun. Woo. It's nice to take some time off to chill after all the stress of school and work, not to mention the mental toll of just living on this unpredictable planet. Looks like you're not the only one who needs some downtime. Some of the other kids are also relaxing in the lounge. Should I sit alone and get a card, or should I approach people and talk to people? People seems really scary. But I don't know. Communication, having more hearts could be nice. It really depends. It really depends on what you want to do. Yeah, talking to people is sort of scary. Sometimes the best company is yourself. You find a quiet corner of the lounge and curl up in a cozy egg-shaped chair. That is my favorite. When I got my concussion, I would curl up in this little egg chair, and it was my favorite thing. With your egg-shaped chair with your holopad, you check your HoloNest notifications. Nobody bugging you. Good. Then watch some vids from the archive. I want to say archive. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Maximum relaxation. That sounds fun. Okay, what did I miss? Plus, they gonna all die, so might not want to make attachments. Well, I don't know if they're all gonna die, but I guess that's a fair point. I don't want to forget any. I'm gonna keep my memories. So much has happened in the last month since the monster attack during Glow. The idea of this planet as a peaceful utopia has been shattered. The security squads are training new members and keeping close watch on the gates now. They're reinforcing the walls and even installing a new robotic turrets. In class, you have drills on what to do if the colony is attacked again. In all the excitement, you forgot today was your birthday. I did nothing fun for my birthday. That's lame. Your parents haven't forgotten. They wake you up early with enthusiastic shouts of surprise! Virtumen year is only a little longer than a year on Earth. So you've taken up its calendar for birthdays. Yours is in the second month of quiet. Spark snow drifts slowly past your porthole window as you snuggle with your dad. Your mom climbs up too and sits on the edge of your bed. Your dad pulls a bowl of fruit from behind his back with a flourish like a magic trick. At least you think it's fruit. What are these? Bobber fruit, your dad grins. The foragers have been picking these just outside the walls. They might look funny, but they're tasty. Try one. You take yeah, it does look really sus. You take a cautious bite. The pulp is soft and tastes a bit like lemon, only more blue. Does that make sense? I bet you can't wait to join the surveyors out there. Your dad says wistfully. Who knows what else you'll find? Clusycamo is not allowed outside the gates. Your mom interrupts, her voice sharp. It's too dangerous for kids. Well, I know, but eventually, your dad says. But your mom cuts him off again. But not now, your mom replies. Not since the attack. Not with everything we know is out there. I saw the glow attack coming, which is something I remember. And I get a negative card. I helped. I was a hero. You knew about the monsters. Admit it. The attack was scary. I mean, I'm pretty sure the attack was scary. I don't know. Brain. I don't have really strong persuasion. So probably not this one. Am I a scaredy cat? My toughness is okay. Yeah. I was a mighty hero. Don't even start. Your mom snaps. You should have been in the creche with the others, not putting yourself in danger for no reason. You don't get it. You know your mom wasn't a farmer back on Earth. She was a fighter too. So she's such a hypocrite. Interesting. Even still, your mom says, it's clear that everyone should know how to defend themselves if it happens again. To be clear, this includes knowing when to run away, your dad adds. Security Chief Rayhetz offering self-defense lessons at the garrison, even for kids. If you're interested, you should drop in sometime. Ooh, yay! That sounds fun. Your mom gives you a stern look, and I've heard stories of kids sneaking outside the walls, she says grimly. If I catch you doing that, I'm going to put a chip in your ear. I don't know what that means, but that sounds really scary. You laugh. What a good joke. Your mom doesn't laugh. What? Me? Never. It's probably not that dangerous. I'll do what I want. I like the response, I'll do what I want. That's funny. This argument does not win you any favors with your mother. I did not mean to do that. I'm going to become very strong. You attend your first session of Security Chief Rayhet's self-defense class. It's a small class, mostly security officers with other adults. You and Moni are the only kids. She gives you a wink and a cheesy thumbs up as you listen to Rayhet's rant about how everyone in the colony needs to learn self-defense. The man that was waiting outside. I mean, I could see that. You could be walking along thinking you're safe within the walls, and a flying animal could swoop out of the sky. Then what would you do? Redhead chops the air with his hand. I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to chop that beast right in the throat. Hi-ya! He points at the assembled class, but only if you learn what I'm going to teach you. And the only way to learn is by doing. Who wants to volunteer for a demonstration? I think I'm gonna get my butt kicked. Step forward. The security chief doesn't scare you, or so you pretend. Redhead is like the biggest adult you know, and he's so intense. You step forward and Redhead nods as he crouches down. Okay, he says. I'm a manticore stalking you through the forest. What do you do? Should I kick it in the face? Or should I run away? What's my toughness? My toughness is okay. I'm gonna kick it in the face. You try to kick Redhead as he approaches you. He easily grabs your foot and flips you onto the mat. Ouch! Wrong. Use your brain, Clusycamo. The first thing you do is call for help. Then you run. Oh. Well. Redhead grabs your forearm and hauls you off the ground. Only engage with the enemy when there is no other alternative. No one walks away from a fight without getting hurt. So the first rule of self-defense is to not put yourself in situations where you need to fight. Anamani still thinks you're cool for acting tough. She gives you another thumbs up. Yay! Once you've learned situational awareness, we'll move on to hand-to-hand self-defense, drawing on a variety of martial arts. Only when I'm confident that you're ready will we advance to weapons. There aren't that many weapons in the colony, mostly stun gloves and batons, with a few rifles. You hope you don't have to use them, but it'll be good to know how. Okay, so this is like the mini puzzle game that they do. Yay! Okay, so it's the next month now. Gonna see if anybody wants to if anybody has anything to say to me. Oh, I'm going to.
Make sure you take the laundry in.
I am going to apply to deliver supplies. She looks snobby. Chief Administrator Zeke, I don't know how to pronounce that, greets you at the depot. They look you up and down. Clusycamo. You've never struck me as particularly responsive or organized, but children never are. What makes you think you'd be good fit for the position of querier. You didn't realize there was going to be a job interview. So I'm gonna do this one because this one's only available if you have enough toughness. So the toughness is here. This says that you need 10, and I have 13. And I don't have enough organization because I have 2. So, strong for your age, maybe. But lucky for you, you're the only applicant this week. You've got the job. For now, anyways. They use their elegant statulos to note this on their holopal. Come back in a few minutes and you can help make deliveries. Yes, there will be kudos in it for you if you do it correctly. Is kudos money? Sweek sends you all around the colony, delivering supplies during your first week. It's mostly small things you could carry by hand or push on a little cart. Stuff like tools and electronics. Some are high priority, which means you have to move fast. It's fun getting to yell important delivery coming through and people actually getting out of the way. Oh, that sounds super fun. Okay. How do I want to do this? There's no way that I can put these beside each other because these are the same number. So I'm thinking that I do 2, 1, 1, 2. Oh. Why is this? Okay. Apparently there's a better way of doing that, but I have no idea. Ugh. I got a friendship with Mars. We don't like her. She's really snobby. Like, really snobby. Okay. So this is the next season. You meet your dad adjusting a watering bot in your mom's flower garden. He's having a sneezing fit, his eyes runny and red. You're alarmed. You've never seen him look sick before. People were hardly ever ill on the stratospheric, except sometimes when the 0G rooms made them queasy. Not to worry, my little beanstalk, he says, Nestle. I'll be fine. It's just the pollen makes my head a little stuffy. So he's a farmer who's allergic to pollen. That is an interesting job choice. Allergies do suck really badly. This is still a very interesting job choice if you're allergic to flowers to make a job of dealing with flowers and pollen, in my opinion, but you know. He wipes his nose with a handkerchief and looks around. Everywhere you turn, the air is soapy and tinged with pink from all the floating pollen. On Earth, your dad tells you, we used to call this hay fever. Why is he the most sus? How is he an alien imposter? He's my dad. Am I an alien imposter then? Anyways, even though it had nothing to do with hay, your mom cuts in, carrying a large bouquet of flowers. The native flowers seem to be in full bloom this time of year. She buries her nose deep in them. And they smell fantastic. Your dad smiles kindly and agrees that they sure are beautiful. Then he blows his nose loudly. I mean, I don't think pollen's that scary. Ugh. I'm going to. Oh, you don't remember him being sick like that. He obviously never had allergies before. Took his place, and the alien has allergies. That is a interesting theory. They do smell good, and they look harmless. Your dad's eyes look so sad, but maybe that's just the allergies. Hey, Clusycamo, I know the last few weeks have been very hard for you. This might be a good time to relax and stick around in the quarter's wing. So, last time you said that this guy looks like a furblog? Or Furberg? Or however you pronounce the D&D race? Indeed. I mean, I could see it. Should I study some more engineering? Become smart? Should I be a smart person? You know, be that smart human being. Woo! Your first. Yeah. Actually, one of the things that you can do is, I've never done it. Apparently, you can make a robot if your engineering's high enough. I don't know about the rest, but I know the engineering has to be full. That's pretty cool. I've always wanted to do that in this game. Your first test already. Don't mind my yawn, just a little bit tired. Calm down, class. Danger, danger, Will Robertson. That's from a TV show that is amazing. Anyways, getting distracted. Hal smiles. This quiz is just to find out where you all stand and what you want to learn in this class. It will help me to tailor personalized lesson plans for each of you. The test pings on your hollow palm and you open it. It starts easy, suspiciously easy. Sure enough, every section is harder than the last, and you're quickly stumped by a question. You know the teacher said you weren't supposed to be able to answer all of them, but you look over at Tang. She's just breezing through the test. The competent gremlin inside of you has an idea. So I can cheat. I can make a video game instead. Or I can do a challenge. Also, I kind of figured you would like her hair. When I first saw the characters, I was like, this would totally be your favorite. That was my first thought because of the purple. Fun fact about this character though, she is actually trans, and her, I don't know if it's twin brother or what, but her brother is I want to say Diaz, and he's super antisocial, and she's like the smartest person, in the smartest kid in the colony. which I thought was pretty cool. I know nobody asked, but like, you know, fun. um, if I cheat, I get a good card. I'm gonna do a challenge. Okay, thinking. Well, this is a 2. No, it's a 1. Oh, so that's normally a 0. Okay, I got this. +1 is a 2 and a 2? Or should I do 7? That's 13. That's 14. See, the problem with that, okay. My brain. I don't know what the best strategy would be for this. Because ideally putting the 1s beside each other would be the best. I don't know, I guess I'll just do that. Okay, so if I do 1, I don't know, because that's +1. That's 9. That's 13. That's 15. That is better. But 15. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's do this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. Boom. Not the best I could have done, but I passed it. So, ooh, thank you. First time saying a message that puts me closer to getting affiliate, which is what I really want. Yeah, you would be the whole time. It is pretty stressful. As you could see, I didn't do as best as I could, so it kind of sucks. But I didn't do terrible, so better than it was. You plow forward, skipping the questions you don't know and coming back for some of them later. It's a good strategy, letting you collect the easy points while not wasting time on the harder ones. Anybody who does school or university, this right here is like the biggest key to doing school. You get an A! Woo! Which means advanced classes! I'm so smart! Woohoo! Yeah! You still got some wrong. It's a little frustrating, but the teacher tells you those questions were designed for much older students. It appears we'll be working on advanced materials together, Tang says, impressed. Woo woo! My goal in life is to be better than terrible, just barely, though. I mean, that is a okay goal, I guess. I mean, depends on what you want to do. Um. Ooh. Okay. So. Oh, so this is Tang's brother. This guy. Diaz sits before a collection of rugs grouped by color and texture. As you watch, he takes another rug from his pocket and stacks it in with its kin. He looks up at you. What? He says flatly. You've never seen rugs before? I don't want to give him something. So I can either toughen up, get nice and strong, or I can try and work and you think the kid is a supervillain? I mean, I guess it's fair. I think the hair's really cool. But so I can either try and get tough or work on being an engineer. I don't know. Any suggestions? I wanna say it's a Jess. I honestly couldn't tell you. Could not tell you how to pronounce it. Okay. You're bringing supplies to medbay when you see something unusual. Tangent curled up on a bench, her head pillowed on a rolled up lab coat. She's fast asleep. You stop and stare. You've never seen Tang sleeping. She's always so busy. You're surprised she even has time to nap. You turn to leave her in peace when you bump into Anemon. What? Anemon says. She hardly ever sleeps. Like, just a couple hours a night. Is she sick or something? You look back at Tangent, snoozing peacefully. I am so jealous of her genetic enhancement, Anemone says, rubbing at one of the scales sprouting on her jawline. She hardly needs to sleep at all. She probably stayed up all night studying for this morning's history test. Shh, let her sleep? Or, there was a test? There was a test is totally something I would say. Me, I flunked it, Anemone says. Matter of factly, no biggie though. If I didn't have to sleep, I'd probably play games instead of studying anyways. Tang's hollow palm beeps a soft alarm. She sits up and stretches, looking totally refreshed and alert. She sees you watching her and looks annoyed. Just a power nap, she says. No reason to gawk. um. 6'5", and then I would say, how do I do this? 5'5", and then that's a 2. But the last card gets a +1. So I could do 21 there, or I do Oh, either way I get 21. Oh, okay. Either way I get 21. Apparently that is not the best I could have got. The best score I could have got was 24. Oh, well. Oh, well. You're finishing breakfast in the common area when Marzipan struts in. Look at you eating cereal, she says, turning her nose up at you. I'll bet you don't even know what day today is. Well, I really don't like her. So, I feel like I should just say the wrong day. I'm gonna say, your birthday? No, you dummy, she exclaims, swatting your shoulder. My birthday's in the first month of wet season. You better remember that. Today, she announces to the room, is Saint Valentine's Day. Diaz and Cal wander over to hear more. Back on Earth, Mars explains, it was a day when everybody had to give their best friend a gift, especially sweets. And then you put the sweets under your pillow, and it makes you dream about who you're going to marry. And they're decorations of hearts and arrows and pigs. Cal loves pigs. We don't even have pigs here. Before Mars can answer, Dia snorts. This is dumb. Marzipan just made it up to get free candy. He rolls his eyes and walks away. As he leaves, Mars shouts at his back, well, nobody was going to pick you anyway. You stink. She's a total jerk. Valentine's Day sounds like fun. I know who my best friend will be. I think it's dumb too. I mean, sounds like she hates it, so just because she hates it, I'm gonna say it's dumb. Mars rolls her eyes. Then go cry under a tree with that smelly nullhead Diaz. The rest of us will have friends and candy. What a jerk. Tangent is waving her hands vigorously in the air. She's playing a steady game on her holopalm where you have to match falling numbers into correct equations. She barely notices you come up. You lay out the reasoning, strength in numbers, deal making as the foundation for human society, and so on. Tang pauses the game and her eyes focus on you. Best friends? That sounds so childish. But I suppose us smart kids should stick together, and it'll make Mars stop asking me if I've chosen a best friend yet. She goes back to her game. I accept your proposal. I feel like out of everybody, she's the most, robotic type person, you know? Like, yeah, I'm a robot. Ha ha ha. Kind of deal. Oh. So my happiness. Oh, I don't want to talk to her. She's a jerk. My happiness is a little bit low, so I think I'm gonna go to the lounge. You organize a raid on the kitchen pantry for snacks. They want to be free. You must liberate them. Okay. No. Yep. Cool. I'm really happy. Woo! Happiness. Let's go. I love being happy. Ha 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 ha. It's been a while, but it's time to attend a meeting of The Secret Fun Times Club. Mars started the SFC years ago when you were little kids. Tangent and Tammy agreed to join at the time, but then you all got busy with other things and forgot about it, and then Tammy died. You meet in an unused conference room in command with Mars says it's perfect for a secret club. Club President Mars brings the meeting to order. Tang, Vice President of Writing Down Secrets, records the meeting notes on her holopalm. As Vice President of Fun Ideas, it was your job to come up with something for the club to do today. You choose making friendship bracelets and brought all the supplies you'll need. Today, Mars announces, we're gonna make friendship bracelets, and I have an even better idea. We're gonna sell them to people for kudos. That is like the jerkest move you could make. That sounds terrible. That isn't really how kudos are supposed to be used, but Mars is hard to argue with sometimes. The three of you spend the afternoon braiding bracelets out of recycled bits of wire and bright plastic packing stripes. Your hearts aren't really in it though. All three of you now that Tammy would have been much better at this than you. Making friendship bracelets was one of her favorite things. She was always giving them to people and didn't expect anything in return. It's eventually Mars who calls the meeting early. She takes all your mishap in bracelets and looks at them dubiously. I don't know if people will want to trade their kudos for these, but I'll do my best. I'll put the kudos in the club treasury. Meeting adjourned. You ask Tangent if she thinks Mars is actually going to sell them. I think so, Tang tells you, but the club doesn't even have a treasury. She'll probably just keep the kudos for herself. She doesn't seem to care. I mean, I still think that sounds terrible. Let's 2, 3, 1. Perfect. I got kudos. I got money. Woo. It's time once more for virtumality. I don't know how to pronounce that. The planet. The mood of the colony has been muted this year ever since the attack during Glow, though everything is still cheerfully decorated and the feast table is still heavy with food, mostly sour rations. This virtumality just feels different in a way you couldn't describe. The colonists gather in the square for Governor Edicott's speech. What a year Virtumna has given us, the governor begins in her weedy voice. I stand before you so proud of everything the colony has accomplished in such a short time. I've always hoped that we would bring with us the best facets of humanity, cooperation, resilience, and creativity, and the events of this year have given me no reason to doubt my convictions. These creatures were unexpected, but I urge everyone to consider what it means for life here. If Virtumna can sustain megafauna, then that means conditions are good for us as well. Our friends in geoponics are already working on the logistics of domesticating the wildlife. Your dad, a second cultivator, stands and gives a sheepish wave to the crowd. This is a smattering of applause. Mars elbows you. Hey, she whispers, did you hear? My dad says Edicott's gonna announce the depots open to the public. You shoot her a questioning look and she rolls her eyes. You know, shopping, somewhere to spend all your kudos we've been saving up. They're gonna be candy and toys and makeup and nice smelling soap, not the boring kind in the communal showers. You know the concept of shopping. They do it in the holovids from Earth, especially the ones Mars likes. But you've never actually done it. The colony provides everything you need, but it would be nice to buy yourself a treat. My dad gives me an allowance, Mars says, shooting you a look of pity. It's too bad your parents make you work for yours. You and Mars tune back into the speeches just as Edicott, as predicted, announces the opening of the general store at the depot. Mars gives you a knowing look as she claps. Edicott gestures for the council members to stand. Finally, the council remains unchanged from last year. We are, as always, proud to serve you and the colony as your government. The music starts up as government Edicott's finishes. Thank you all for your hard work and your perseverance this year, she says. Over the ruckus, together we build the future. Yeah, she does suck. The crowd disperses and sets up the annual Virtumnella Games. Just like last year, there's a talent show, a science fair, and a bot wrestling. Now with an obstacle course. Which one do you participate in this year? I'm good at engineering, so I think I'm gonna go with the engineering one. Anamani and Cal join you for the bot wrestling. It does sound fun. Bot wrestling biathlon, so called because Com has added a hologram obstacle course this year. Competitors will each get a turn to wrestle a hydraulic bot, trying to keep it closed for as long as possible. This time, though, all competitors will first have to sprint across the festival grounds, dodging and leaping over obstacles. Each obstacle triggered will subtract from your time. That sounds really difficult. Okay, so I need 48 and I have 3 rounds. 0, 1, 2. Zero, 1, 1, 3. Or 1, 1, 3, 3. 5, 4, 4. Oh, the highest I could have got was 32. That wasn't bad. Whoa, look at you go. You do it. You didn't expect the hologram obstacles to move. The last one dances around and gets in your way when you get close, but your reflex are fast enough to dodge it. Com hoots and hollers proudly at you when you absolutely destroy the competition. Even Anamani has to begrudgingly accept you beat her fair and square. She shakes your hand and tells you she'll win next year. After the festivities are over, everyone takes time off for a much needed break. Mars organizes a water fight that takes over the whole colony, even the adults. It brightens everyone's spirits, even in the thick heat of dust. You end up on top of the western wall with Diaz, launching water-filled poof shrooms down on an unsuspecting Anamani in the sports ball court below. The walls seem like a neat place to hang out and relax, much quieter than the lounge, if you're looking for some solitude. Okay. So, um, so that has been an hour. Um, I'm trying to keep my streams at about an hour just because, not a lot of people and people are pretty busy, and the time I stream is like right around when people are eating dinner. Um, so thank you everybody who watched my stream today. Um, I do hope to finish this game. I've been working on it, but I've been playing the other game mostly. I've been playing Little Nightmares with help of my little sister. Um, so I hope you all have a great night. I hope to stream again some point this weekend, if not next week, with my little sister who is coming to visit me. Super excited for that. We're talking about playing Roblox on stream or Little Nightmares. Hopefully, I'll have it better planned and give some information before. Anyways, thank you all, and have a great night.